Welcome to Ghoulish Gab, always spooky, always under 7 minutes. Today we're talking about some of our favorite horror movies about demons and demonic horror movies and just demons. We haven't done anything about demons yet.
And I have fun demon facts to go along with mine because that goes right into my little spooky podcast shit. So I was into this one.
Wonderful.
You want to start us off?
I do. So one of my favorite horror movie demons in general is just Amelia Kincaid from the Night of the Demons trilogy. Well, I guess there's 3 original movies and then a remake, which are all enjoyable, but of course the original one is absolutely a classic. And of course, you know, it's kids on Halloween go party somewhere they shouldn't, and they accidentally release a demon. So there's nothing new or compelling there, but it's freaking awesome, and Angela is a great demon. If you like horror, comedy, and stuff that doesn't... A lot of the demonic movies, I'm sure we'll get into, kind of always have this religious aspect, or there's an exorcism thing. So I kind of appreciate that this is just a fun demon movie, and it's not pummeling us with the other shit that usually comes with it.
The dogma.
Yeah, but there's 2 sequels, and then the remake in 2009 was pretty good too. That had Shannon Elizabeth as the main demon there. So Angela was the name of the demon. Sorry, Amelia Kincaid was the first actress.
Okay. My first one, I feel like you can't talk demon movies without talking about The Exorcist, which I feel like we've talked about multiple times on this, but in case for some reason you live on a rock and you don't know, it follows the demonic possession of a young girl and an attempt to rescue her through exorcism by an old priest and a young priest. And that demon's name is Pazuzu, which sounds funny, but it's actually based on a real demonic deity from ancient Mesopotamian religion. He was known to be have a rather canine face with abnormally bulging eyes, a scaly body, a snake-headed penis, and the talons of a bird with wings. And he was believed to be the son of a god, and he was regarded as evil, but sometimes he could protect you against winds bearing pestilence. Fun Pazuzu facts. We got to see none of that in The Exorcism. Instead, we just saw him make a young girl vomit pea soup.
Do you think if they, instead of getting a young priest and an old priest, if they would have got 2 middle-aged priests, that they would have had a better shot?
Like, a little bit more experience on one end, a little bit more spry on the other.
Yeah. Maybe we'll never know.
And what was their definition for the old versus the young? Like, where did they have, like, cutoff lines?
I'm not sure.
These are the questions people need to be asking.
They should. 976 Evil from 1988. This one is less fun than Night of the Demons, but still kind of has an 80s vibe to it. If you don't know what a 976 number is, back in the 80s and before that, that was a certain type of phone number that you would call on your landline, and it would usually be something erotic or forbidden or just weird stuff.
Or putting massive charges on your...
you'd be paying by the minute.
Yes.
For those types of phone calls. So it's 976 Evil, and of course the demons come through the phone. A kid gets possessed, and it was directed by Robert Englund, but it's still got a creepy tone to it, but it's also a little bit fun, so check it out.
The Nun from 2018, following the series of... Why am I spacing on it? The ones that follow the Warrens, Ed and Lorraine Warren. So this is like an offshoot of that, where a Roman Catholic priest and a nun have to uncover like this holy secret in 1952 Romania. It's very good. It gave me quite a few good jump scares. And the main demon in that is named Valak, who is described in the Lesser Key of Solomon, and it ranks him as a president demon. And he controls 27 legions of spirits. Fun fact about Valak. And also The Nun is good. I really enjoyed it. That doesn't get enough credit. I think by that point people were sick of that series, but I like it.
I think that was more enjoyable than The Conjuring.
Yeah, The Conjuring.
I call them The Conjuring because people don't like that. But yeah, The Nun was a demon. Isn't that wild?
Isn't that wild?
Nuns are not supposed to be demons.
If I learned anything growing up Catholic, nuns are not supposed to be. That's like the one thing I took away from my Catholic education.
So I got another fun one. 1992, Highway to Hell, starring Christy Swanson. And this one, the guy's girlfriend is kidnapped by a demon to become one of Satan's brides, and he goes on a journey to rescue her. So, of course, it's pretty wild and out there, but it's also a pretty fun movie, too. So, lots of demons and devil stuff in there, but nothing, not along the same lines as the Exorcist type of thing.
Okay. My last one that I had was called Drag Me to Hell from 2009. A loan officer who's trying to prove to her boss that she can make the tough decisions chooses not to give a woman an extension on her mortgage. And it turns out that woman can place curses on you. She's a witch. So she places a curse on that and basically tries to plunge her into the depths of hell. The demon that gets sicked after her is called a Lamia. And that's in ancient Greek mythology. It was a child-eating monster. So it was basically Uncle Clutch. So that's Uncle Clutch's character in Drag Me to Hell. Fun fact.
Do you think that lady could have cursed her way into some money like earlier in her life and avoided this whole situation?
I thought that several times. I'm like, if you have this kind of power, there has to be a way that you could have worked that to your benefit. But okay, do you, Queen?
Yeah.
Good for her.
I want to give an honorable mention to Demon Knight from 1995 as well, too, before we sign off. But tell us what if you enjoy any of those movies, or tell us about some of your favorite horror movie demons and demonic movies. Satan!